Ever wonder how your favorite animated movies and shows get made? It's all thanks to the captivating world of animation, an art form that's been fascinating us for decades. Animation brings our screens to life, whether it's in movies, our favorite TV shows, or even the video games we play. It's everywhere, shaping the way we see and understand stories. So, ready to dive deeper into this enchanting universe? Well, buckle up for a journey into the magic world of animation. To understand animation, we must first take a peek into its history. Animation has a vibrant past that dates back to ancient times. Our ancestors used to tell stories through cave paintings, illustrating movement and life, which was, in essence, a primitive form of animation. Fast forward to the 19th century, and we see the introduction of devices like the thaumatrope and the zoetrope, which created an illusion of motion. Then, in the early 20th century, we saw the birth of celluloid animation, which paved the way for iconic characters like Mickey Mouse and Betty Boop to come to life. As technology progressed, we entered the realm of computer animation in the late 20th century. This innovation brought us unforgettable movies like Toy Story, Shrek, and Frozen, transforming the animation industry forever. And now, animation is a major part of our daily entertainment. It's everywhere, from our TV screens to our smartphones, captivating audiences of all ages with its magic and charm. But what exactly is animation, you may ask? Well, let's break it down in a way that makes it fun and easy to understand. Animation, in its simplest form, is a technique of making pictures or images move. Yes, you heard it right. It's like magic, transforming still images into a lively story. Imagine you have a stack of drawings. Each drawing is slightly different from the one before it. Now flip through these drawings quickly and voila! It looks as if the picture is moving, right? That's the essence of animation. It's like a flip book of drawings coming to life. It's a way of fooling our eyes into believing that the images before us are moving. Animators, the magicians behind these moving pictures, create this illusion by manipulating static images in a certain sequence. But remember, it's not just about making things move. It's about creating a world, telling a story, and expressing emotions. So, in essence, animation brings life to static images. Now, are you ready to uncover the magic behind animation? Let's dive right in. Imagine you're a wizard with a magical book. This book isn't filled with spells or enchantments, but with empty pages waiting to be filled with your own unique stories. This is precisely what the process of animation begins with: a story. Just like how our wizard plots and plans, animators start their journey with storyboarding. It's like drawing a comic strip of your story, sketching out every scene, and deciding how the story will flow. This is the blueprint, the roadmap that guides the rest of the process. Now, our wizard needs characters to bring the story to life. In the world of animation, we call this character design. Animators create their characters from scratch, deciding everything from what they look like to what they wear, how they walk, and how they talk. It's like playing dress-up, but with drawings. But what's a character without a world to live in? This is where setting design comes in. Whether it's a bustling city or a quiet forest, animators create every leaf, every building, every little detail. It's like building a dollhouse, but instead of using wood and paint, animators use lines and colors. Finally, our wizard is ready to cast the biggest spell of all: animation. This is where the real magic happens. Animators take their storyboard, their characters, and their settings, and they start to move them. It's like a puppet show, where every character and every object is a puppet, and the animator is the puppeteer. They make the characters walk and talk. They make the leaves on the trees sway. They make the cars in the city move. They take thousands of individual drawings and put them together, one after the other. And when they play it back, it looks like everything is moving on its own. It's like flipping through a flip book, where each page is a new drawing. And when you flip through them quickly, the drawings seem to come to life. And voila, you've got your animated story. That's the magic behind animation. Each frame, each character, each setting is a piece of a bigger puzzle, all coming together to create an enchanting tale that leaps off the screen and into our hearts. Did you know there are different types of animation? That's right. Just like there are different flavors of ice cream, There are also different styles of animation that bring our favorite characters and stories to life. Today, we're going to dive into some of these styles. First off, we have 2D animation. This is probably what jumps to mind when you think of classic cartoons. 2D animation is all about creating movement in a two-dimensional space. This includes characters, creatures, and backgrounds. Remember the mischievous cat and mouse duo, Tom and Jerry? That's a perfect example of 2D animation. Next up is 3D animation. If you've seen movies like Toy Story or Finding Nemo, you've experienced the magic of 3D animation. Unlike 2D animation, 3D animation has depth and gives a three-dimensional appearance. It makes characters and scenes look more realistic and lifelike. Then we have stop-motion animation. This style is a bit different. It involves physically manipulating real-world objects and capturing them one frame at a time. When these images are played back rapidly, it creates the illusion of movement. Ever watched the movie Wallace and Gromit? That's stop-motion animation for you. Lastly, let's talk about computer-generated animation. This is a more modern form of animation that uses computers to create characters and scenes. It can be 2D or 3D, but what sets it apart is the use of digital tools and software. Movies like Frozen and Moana are examples of computer-generated animation. So we've got 2D, 3D, stop-motion, and computer-generated animation. Each has its own unique style and way of telling stories. They can transport us to fantastical worlds, make us laugh, and even tug at our heartstrings. And the best part? They're all created by talented animators who start with a simple idea and bring it to life through the magic of animation. Each type of animation has its unique charm, don't they? Now, let's talk about animation today. Animation is no longer just for entertaining kids on Saturday mornings. These days, it's everywhere, playing a vital role in various sectors of our world. From education and advertising to gaming and even scientific visualization, animation is truly making its mark. In the field of education, animation is used to simplify complex concepts and make learning fun. Imagine trying to understand the inner workings of a cell or the mysteries of the universe without the help of engaging animated videos. In advertising, animated ads capture our attention and imagination, often telling a story in a way that live action simply cannot. They can make us laugh, tug at our heartstrings, or even inspire us to take action. And who can forget about video games? The gaming industry is where we see some of the most cutting-edge animation techniques, creating immersive and realistic virtual worlds. Meanwhile, in the realm of science, animation is utilized to model complex phenomena, from the spread of a virus to the formation of galaxies. It takes abstract concepts and turns them into something we can see and understand. The advancement of technology has also significantly improved the process of creating animations. With the advent of computer-generated imagery and other digital tools, animators can now create more realistic and intricate animations than ever before. Indeed, animation has come a long way and is now more exciting than ever. Wow, we've journeyed through a magical world of animation today. Let's take a moment to revisit the incredible things we've discovered. We started by setting the stage, where we dipped our toes into the fascinating history of animation. We learned that animation has been around for much longer than we might think, with ancient civilizations using it to tell stories and share their experiences. It's truly a timeless art form. Then we dived into understanding what animation really is. We discovered that animation is all about creating the illusion of movement through a rapid sequence of images. It's like a magical flipbook that brings stories to life. Next, we uncovered the magic behind animation. We found out that the process of creating animation involves a lot of creativity, patience, and technical skill. From storyboarding to character design, animation, and post-production, every step is meticulously planned and executed. We also explored the diverse types of animation, from traditional hand-drawn animation to computer-generated images, stop-motion, and even claymation. The world of animation is as varied as it is vibrant. Each type has its own unique charm and appeals to different audiences. Finally, we looked at the role of animation today. We saw how it's not just for kids, but for everyone. Animation has a powerful way of conveying complex ideas, emotions, and narratives in an engaging and accessible way. It's a universal language that transcends borders and cultures. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the enchanting world of animation. We've traveled through time, peeked behind the scenes, and discovered the magic that brings animated stories to life. It's been quite a journey. So next time you watch an animated movie or show, think about all the magic that goes into making it.